Hi guys, Salem here, meet everybody, it's Michelle Marie Delaney. We got the little mixer hooked up, and just gonna show you quickly how the system works. As you can see, we have our Pyle a Crosley turntable hooked up right now. And I want to first of all start by explaining that we fixed this up a lot. Unfortunately, the music right now we're using is not sure about copyright, so we're not going to play it. But anyway, let's get started with what we can show you. This is the mixer. And I have attempted to figure out how all of this works. I found some MP3 files on the computer, and I tried to play some of them on my phone or on the computer, and they sound pretty weird because I just found them on the computer. But let me just play some of them to see what they sound like.
We could certainly use another cook around Dolinar. Not that Zeb.
Alright, so clearly the first thing is, how do you actually see what track you're selecting? There's no display. So obviously it's the first file gets played first, then the second, then the third, then the fourth, then the fifth. I tried two different thumb drives. The one I'm using right now is a 512 megabyte. I tried this old 4 gigabyte I found in a drawer. I low-leveled the drive. It formatted fine, but that's as far as it got. That doesn't seem to access any of the files. It keeps giving me an error light. This does not have a separate queue control, but then again, even if it did, that don't. Okay? So that turntable doesn't have a queue control. And as far as the microphone goes, well, the microphone's got a problem. This thing doesn't have a preamp stage, so it takes a lot of volume to get the microphone to trigger. Really. It's really a bit of annoying because I can't really figure out how to get this thing, which implies that maybe this could use a condenser microphone somehow, but I don't know how, because clearly you can see as I'm talking with the microphone close to my mouth, that gets good gain, but otherwise, not so much. So, it does work. Now, I found out that the Crosley turntable works good in either line or phono. And phono, I just leave the lower level, and then it kind of works with the RIAA equalization a little bit better, give it a little bit extra punch. Not a ton of it, but a little bit extra. I can just show you what it sounds like. I mean, what it looks like. I don't know if I can play the sound, but so let's talk about the turntable first of all. I did make some hacks to it. First of all, you'll notice I put a handle on it because, well, there wasn't one. After all, it's a portable record player. You would think you would have a handle, right? Also, it turns out it conveniently, when you put the other Crosley right next to it, it bumps up right against here so it doesn't overlap the controls. Fantastic. Okay? Now, when you start this record player, let me just unlock this tone on here. Okay, it's going to start because I have it set to start. Because of the rules of YouTube, I can't play the sound, so you'll just have to watch the display. And you'll see that the big LEDs, except for occasional peaking in the reds, you might want to turn that down just a tiny bit. You don't really want to get the reds too much. Okay? So I found it about 2. This works pretty good there. on phono mode. As I said, it gives it a little more better sound. This is the fader control. So this would be turntable 1, and then when you slide over here, it's turntable 2. Turntable 2 would be ready to go. Middle center is kind of like, it doesn't really matter which one. And then, of course, you can have your MP3s, which are sound files. The only problem is you can't, like, select tracks in advance. There's no way of setting the light to say, I specifically want the 5th file in, or 4th file in, unless you're already playing, which is terrible for queuing because it's a nice feature, but it's probably not going to be something I'm going to be using on a regular basis. So, but, you know, it works. So, it is an inexpensive basic mixer. So it's, in that case, it works fine for what that purpose is. Definitely can entertain a party. Put the second Crosley turntable up. And yes, I'm going to put a handle on that one too. And then the microphone for DJ. Right now I'm using the SM57 microphone from Shure. If you have a battery-powered condenser microphone, that would probably give more gain. But for right now, this is better than none. So, on-off switch, stereo mono output, phono 1 line switch for both 1 and 2. Connections on the back are fairly simple, not really that hard to understand. There's 2 jacks where you go to your main mix, 2 turntables, microphone connections for right in the 2 microphones, I guess. So maybe you and a guest can have a microphone each. Headphone jack on the bottom here. Mic control, pan control. Not bad. It's basic, but it'll work. The whole point of this setup is so that we can have Silver Moon radio set. And right now is I just need another turntable. You're probably going to say, where are you going to stick that in relation to the mixer? Well, an actual finished installation, when it's set up, is going to be kind of more like this. That is, you're going to have turntable 1, turntable 2, power cords are going to have to go in the back, and then you're going to have a microphone here, and obviously I have another pair of headphones I'll be using because these are right now I'm using the main mixer. I got the Sony headphones too. I just got to figure out where the hell I put them. And that's how we're going to set it up. So that's your simple video, guys. All the accessories, all the connections of this mixer and microphone hookup and everything like that. So it's kind of cool. Well, Stan, this is one of those short reviews. So thanks, guys, for watching. Thanks, Brian PC, for the mixer. It will do. It will do for now. So I just want to say thank you. So everybody, see you soon, okay? Bye-bye.